Hello everyone, I am Devika. Here I will explain the concept of FMCG market segmentation. FMCG stand for fast moving consumer goods. So now I would like to give the introduction about the fast moving consumer goods. Consumer goods are products purchased for consumption by the average consumer. So they are divided into three different categories: durable, non durable goods, and services. Durable goods have a short shelf life of 3 years or more, and durable goods are a bit more expensive. While non durable goods have a shelf life of less than 1 year, and they are relatively low cost. Fast moving consumer goods are the largest segment of consumer goods. They fall into the non durable category. So, here FMCG products are fall into the non durable category. Next, we will see the meaning of fast moving consumer goods. So, fast moving consumer goods are products that sell quickly at relatively low cost. These goods are also called consumer packaged goods. Fast moving consumer goods are also called as consumer packaged goods that sell quickly and available at a low cost. FMCGs have a short shelf life because of high consumer demand. So FMCG have a short shelf life less than 1 year because of high consumer demand. Example, soft drinks and confections, or because they are perishable. Perishable goods means they are not store a longer time. For example, meat, dairy products and baked goods. And these goods are purchased frequently, are consumed rapidly, are priced low, and are sold in a large quantities. So FMCG is a short shelf life, have a less than 1 year, um, and they are a high consumer demand. They are perishable, and these goods are purchased frequently and sold in a large quantities. So next we will see the features of FMCG product. So it is a daily use product. Each and every individual use these products on daily basis, early in the morning when we get up to the late night sleeping. FMCG is a must product. So interestingly, we start our day with a toothpaste, and before going to bed we drink a glass of milk. So we cannot live without FMCG product. So FMCG product is a essential our day to day life. So next, economic slowdown cannot hamper too much. FMCG are daily using product, and people will not stop buying these only because of recession. The price of the FMCG product increase or decrease, nobody will stop tooth purchasing toothpaste or eating biscuit or using soap because of recession, because they are essential our day to day life. Lions shares of family budget. If we aggregate the entire FMCG product we use, it will contribute approximate 95% of our monthly budget. From early in the morning, we start using these products, and frequently in a daytime we use this product. We use this FMCG product. So FMCG product will contribute approximate 95% of our monthly budget. So FMCG product is essential. Um, essential. So next, a quick buying decision. People do not spend too much time while purchasing FMCG product. Quick buying decision is a beauty of FMCG product. People do not think too much while purchasing these products. So the quick buying decision is a beauty of FMCG product. So it will not time consuming. People will purchase quickly. Low price product, million of transaction happens every day only because it's a low price. People need not to spend too much of money from their pocket while purchasing FMCG product. So fast moving consumer goods are available at a low cost, so people will spend less money to purchase a FMCG product. Low retailer margin. One major thing is that FMCG margin for retailer is a very low in comparison to other industry. It ranges from 10% for reputed brands and 20% for some low reputed brands. So low margin does not mean earning for retailer is a low. Because of high transaction, retailer can earn a decent profit value. High transaction, millions of transaction happens every day. Because of it necessity of purchase these products several times in a day. High transaction or rotation gives a good business and profit value to the business community. FMCG products are is a daily use product. The people will purchase and because they are relatively available at a low cost. Because of high transaction, um, the it will give the good impression and it will increase the profit value also. Extensive distribution network, whether it is a town, colony or any village, everywhere we find FMCG selling outlet. People around the world need FMCG product. Without extensive distribution network, it impossible for any company to sell their product. So, um, without extensive distribution network, it is impossible for a company to sell their product. So, people is always purchase a FMCG product, whether it is a colony, a town or any village, everywhere we find the FMCG product. People around the world also need the FMCG product. So because of extensive distribution network, the company is selling their product. So next we will see the types of fast moving consumer goods. First one, processed goods. So processed goods is an item that has had a series of mechanical or chemical operation performed in to change or preserve it. Processed goods are those that typically come in a box or bag and contain more than one item on the list of ingredients. For example, cheese product, cereals and boxed pasta. Next, prepared meals. Prepared meals, ready to eat meals. Prepared food is a food that is ready for consumption, having been assembled by someone else and sold to a consumer. The person purchasing the food does not have to slice, dice, cook, or assemble. That has been done for them. Next, beverages. Beverages means a liquid to consume, usually excluding a water, a drink. This may include a tea, coffee, milk, juice, or a soft drink, etc. Next, baked goods. Food Baked goods means food products that have been baked in an oven. For example, cookies, croissants, and bagels, um, cakes, breads, etc. Fresh, frozen fruits, and dry fruits. Fresh goods means they are not processed. For example, fruits, vegetables. Frozen foods means preserved by a freezing process and stored in a freeze before cooks. For example, frozen peas and carrots. And dry foods. Dry goods example is nuts. Medicine. Medicine is aspirin, pain relievers, and other medication that can be purchased without a prescription. Next, cleaning products. Cleaning products are substances used to remove dirt, including dust, stains, and clutter on surfaces. Example for cleaning products is a baking soda, oven cleaner, and a window and glass cleaner, etc. Cosmetic and toiletries. Cosmetic means something that can affect physical appearance, such as makeup. For example, hair care products, concealers. Example for toiletries is a toothpaste and soap. Office supplies. Office supplies are consumables and equipments regularly used in the offices. For example, pens, pencils, and markers. So next we will see the basis for segmentation of FMCG's market. geographic segmentation, demographic segmentation, psychographic segmentation, behavioral segmentation. First one, geographic segmentation. Mm, Geographic segmentation involves segmenting your audience based on the region they live or work in. Most of the FMCG companies segment the market on geographically based on the following. First one, location. So on the basis of location, they divide the whole market into countries, continents. Within the country, they divide the whole market into four regions like north, south, east, and west. Density. Um, on the basis of density, they divide whole market into rural, urban, and metro. Next, distribution channels. This is the technique of segmenting the whole market based on its distribution system. Distribution channel is the set of steps it taken for a product to get in the hands of a key customer. For example, wholesaler, retailer, distributors, and the internet. Climate. Um, on the basis of climate, the market whole market is divided on the basis of level of intensity of humidity, heat, cold, rains, etc. Next, demographic segmentation. On the basis of demographic segmentation, market uh, it can be divided like age, sex, education, income, occupation, marital status, family size, family life cycle, religion, nationality, and social class. All these variables are either used as a single factor or in a combination to segment the market. So next, age. um, on the basis of age, it can be divided like children, teens, adults, and seniors. Most commonly used basis as the same age group will people behave in the identical manner and will have identical needs. Marketers design, produce, package, and promote products differently to meet the needs of different age groups. Gender. So gender is divided um, both male and female. Income. Divide the whole market into uh, lower level income, middle class people, and upper class people, based on the belief that the behavior of the consumer changes with the change in the income, because upper class people purchase costlier goods, so lower class people is purchase not purchase costlier goods, they purchase cheaper goods. Next, family life cycle. FMCG companies tend to segment the whole market based on the life cycle of the family. Psychographic segmentation. Next, third one, psychographic segmentation. um, Psychographics. So psychographic segmentation means segment the market on the basis of psychological characteristics, including subconscious conscious or conscious belief, motivation, and priorities to explain and predict the consumer behavior. First one, psychographics. Psychographic approaches is the analysis of consumer activities, interest, and opinions in order to understand consumer individual lifestyles and pattern of behavior. So here psychographic approach analysis consumer activities, interest, and opinion in order to understand the customers lifestyle and attitudes and their behavior. Benefits sought. The root of this approach to market segmentation lies in the idea that we should provide customer with exactly what they want, not based on how we design products and service for them, but based on the benefits that they derive from the goods, service that they use. So on this approach we would provide customer with exactly what they want and not based on how we design products and service for them. We must give the importance for a customers preference. We must give the importance to customer satisfaction. Next, behavioral segmentation. So, behavioral segmentation refers to a process in marketing that the customer into segments depending upon their behavioral patterns when interacting with a particular business or a website. Uh, First one, user status. Mm, Sometimes marketers are segmented on the basis of user status like non-user, ex-user, potential user, first-time user, and regular user of the product. Usage rate. On the basis of usage rate that can be divided like a light usage rate, medium usage rate, and heavy user rate. Loyalty status. Mm, Buyer can be divided on the basis of loyalty status like a handcore loyal, split loyal, shifting loyal, and switchers. So, conclusion. So, finally, I conclude this topic. FMCG sector is a growing and will continue to grow very fast. This sector provides quality and quantity with reasonable cost to the customer, not doing away with its competitive edge. Customer satisfaction is its ultimate objective. So, FMCG product is a short shelf life and it can be available at a low cost. And these goods are perishable and they have a high demand and it can be purchased quickly and sold in a large quantity. So FMCG sector is growing and will continue to grow very fast. And this sector is provide a good quality of a product at a low cost, and so it will give importance to the customer satisfaction. Thank you.